I've been asked by several people that has purchased this multi-chuck. It's my multi-chuck, on how to use this. We're going to go through a process of showing you how to use it and how to set up different projects. Here we have several different things that I do with this off-centre chuck. My off-centre bowl. I have an off-centered pepper grinder. It can actually do a very small knob that's on top of this off-centered lid. So it's you can do major, big projects, and you can also do smaller ones. The chuck itself fits on any chuck. It's made to fit any chuck. It'll fit. It's got a dovetail system where it fits on the outside of the chuck like that. If you haven't got a big chuck, also use a smaller chuck. It'll also fit on the inside like that. The good thing about this is it really doesn't matter what size thread you have on your lathe. You'll be able to use this even to turn a very small bowl, which I'll do that later. It goes off centre 32 millimeters, 32 mil. As you can see there, you can see the 0, and it's got a little grub screw there, and the 0 it can go around to 32 millimeters. So 32 millimeters is, if you think about it, 32 millimeters off centre is 64 mil off centre. 32 mil that side, 32 mil this side. And as you can see how simple it does to revolve, really nice and easy. And this chuck will always come back to 0, and I think you'll find a lot don't do that. It's quite simple to use, and for myself, it's made wood turning much more interesting. I can create different things now, different to a simple old bowl. I can create an artistic form, and I find it very rewarding. I'm going to do very small projects. I'm going to now mount that on the lathe. As you can see, it's quite simple. If you turn this on, you'll be able to see it runs perfectly true. From here, I will show you how to do a very simple thing, such as I'll do an off-centre. This one here, this is off-centre pendant. But the good thing about this is it'll also have I'll be able to make a matching bangle that fits on the outside edge. As you can see here, it's been mounted onto a waste block. Now the waste blocks I like to use is ply, very heavy duty ply. I find it a lot stronger to hold major pieces, fairly big major pieces, as you can see. Because the grain is going in two different directions, it tends not to strip the thread on the multi-chuck. Now if I put this on here like that, I've actually half turned a lot of these things. As you can see, this has got I'm starting off here with a bangle, and I'll part this bangle off. I use a very small parting tool, and I will part off the bangle. A little while to go yet. So there's your bangle. Now later on what I'll do is I'll clean that up. I've devised a system where it fits into this plastic carrier. Of course, before I part that off, I polish it and sand it and do all sorts of things to it. But to clean the inside, what I do is I place that in there, and I get another chuck that's got 100 mil jaws that cramps it down over that, holds it in position, and I can clean the inside up and the outside like that. So we put that away. We're not going to finish that, as we said. All we're going to do is show you some simple projects. The other thing now, I have here now a piece of wood. I'm going to create a pendant, and of course after I finish the pendant, to turn the back of the pendant off, I can actually put it on the back of that. And I can do the bangle and the pendant all in the one. So from here we will now turn a dome on this pendant. There we are. I will clean that up now. Clean it up with my negative ray scraper. That eliminates all the high and lows that's created by the gouge. I'll now turn it off centre. So with this one here, I'll go off centre about 20 millimetres. That then governs where the hole for the pendant is going to be. Now if we check to see where that is going to be, we'll put a pencil mark where I roughly think the hole should be. Let's have a look. It's fairly close to the edge, which is good. I'll now use the small bowl gouge and turn a fairly small shallow groove. Tool rest is too low. Let's have a look. As you see, there's my scoop. Now maybe if I like to put a bit of decoration on there, I use a 3-point tool and put 3 little grooves. 1, 2, 3. It's very simple, very simple pendant. So now we need to put this back into centre. Back to 0, and we'll part this off. Now if we had this piece of wood would be 2 inches long, we can make several on the one, pendants, and then end up with probably 6 or 7 pendants on one piece of wood. So as you can see now, it's running on centre. How simple was that? So we part this off. So there it is, the pendant.